Warning, this video contains graphic images that may not be suitable for little sissy bitches, so viewer discretion is advised. We kill shit here.
Out checking traps again, guys. Pulling a lot of them. I'm going to move some around coming towards the end here. I got to go back to work, so I'm getting a lot of them pulled up. I'm going to move some around. That one got silted in on me. I brought a float I'm gonna put out. I got this one troublesome spot that's, I know there's a bunch of muskrats. I'm gonna catch a couple before I'm done here. Here's enough where we got that otter yesterday, and we've been catching beaver. I got something. Look, appears, unless it's some kind of driftwood. It's just driftwood. Water level's going up quite a bit. Nothing was here today. I swear that looked like something from back there. Keep everything set. This is one of them days you get. Even I get them, you know. Tell you nothing about it. Keep on checking. Should get some fur either way. This ought to pay off here eventually. It's got to get me something here. Alright, I've been having some muskrats deal me a fit here. I even put mud up here, put my trap on it like you would at a hut. I've yet to catch one here. And look at all the droppings they're putting on my mud now. It's like I helped them out. I set a trap right there, nothing. So, I'm gonna throw this float right here. See if it can pick something up. Since I'm only gonna be here, I might leave the floats out. Guys, I'm gonna leave the beaver sets out so I can check them in the dark. I just can't go running all through the bush for muskrats in the dark. I barely get through in the daylight. There it is. I'll let that guy just float around right there. Little bastard muskrats. This has become a challenge now. They're like teasing me. I'm about to go in there, clean that bank up, and make a bunch of pocket sets. They're forcing me. They're just in the stupidest location. It's so deep right here, you can't even imagine. We got ourselves, our day just changed. We got ourselves a coyote over here. Got the first dog of the year, and he ain't happy. Well, see, just like that. Boom. No fur in the boat. And look what I got. I set a cable restraint over here. Got you guys a dog. I told you I was gonna get you a dog. Here he is. We're only allowed cable restraints here in Missouri. Hopefully this dog don't get off while I'm trying to show it to you. He's putting up a good. I put a cable restraint. There's a trail going across right here. And I stuck it right there. First dog. I'm stoked. Looks like a good one too. Get you guys a good view. And like I say, if you guys watch Dwayne Lazar and Jason Engel, their dogs are usually dead. This is how we got to deal with them here. Cable restraint, it's basically just a leash. You got to keep them away from entanglement though. So I put it clear over here. They won't get tangled up in this shit. Well, first dog. You know, I just said this is one of them days. And then look, one set away, and there it is. Now I gotta take some pictures real quick, guys. Thumbnails. And there's nothing wrong with this dog. He's perfectly fine. It's just like putting your dog on a chain. He's not suffering. There's nothing wrong with him. I know I'll get a comment saying you shouldn't torment that dog or stop and take pictures. You need to put him right out of his misery. He's not in doing nothing. He's perfectly fine. So, all right, I'll get him taken care of and I'll show you him up close. All right, you can't remake a cable restraint. It's just a one-time deal. I'll pull it and use it for extensions on my traps and stuff. He's not a monster dog or by no means, but he's a good first dog. He's pretty wet, the old swamp dog. So check him out. He's a pretty good color for our area. We get all different shades. So, all right, we'll move on down the line. That was a big surprise right there. You guys are right here with me. Come around that corner and I'm like, I can see movement. Been waiting for, I've had them out for, those cables have been there like 3 days now. So, all right, stay tuned. All right, here's where I had that big old muskrat yesterday. I put a trap here. I don't see it. Could be covered up. It's down in the depths. There's another nice muskrat there. Big boys around here. Right here, perfect little pocket they built right there. I didn't build that one. That just shows right where they're going. Right there. All right, more fur. Cruise down this way and see if we got any more. Stay tuned. Nothing in this one. You can tell they've been here though. I need to get it up there farther, or they might have pulled it down some. It's got to be up here under that little lip right there. That way they feel safe up there. trees. Here's one. That's another one of them big guys. Full of them here. Come on, tree limbs. Going up right here, like I've said. I'm trying to make it to where it's nice flat little spot for them to walk on. You don't want it to be, you want it bedded pretty solid still. Alright, let's see where I'm at. Stay tuned as I get through here. Yesterday, it doesn't look like much, but I could see that it had a pretty good spot where something's been feeding. Got a nice one. Here's some fat rats over here. I pulled quite a few traps. I'm going to move around a little bit. I really wasn't expecting much today, but like I said before, you just never know. It changes so fast. That's how I had it right there. Try it on that feed bed, just a little feed bed. Alright, I got one more over here. And we'll cruise out. Stay tuned. Here's one of the biggest huts I've ever seen. I found this little pocket right here. I didn't touch it or nothing. That's just the way I just found it. So I'm going to put a trap right in that pocket. I didn't do that, make that pocket. That's just exactly where they made it. And that's where I'm putting the trap. Then over here yesterday, I found a crossover, like a muskrat crossover. And I was recording it, and my battery went dead, and then I was irritated, and I never posted the part. But looks like I got something in it. I'll get over there and show you how I did it. It's actually a pretty sweet little find. Look at this little crossover right here. I mean, I guess that's what you would call it. Big old muskrat there. That's what I'm calling it, as a crossover. I mean, that's just a unique feature. Clearly they're gonna go right through that. And I wouldn't be surprised if mink wouldn't come through that too. About anything that comes along here is gonna go through that. Hair trigger it. Try to get it set solid in that. There it is. That's another nice rat too. Gosh, they're so big up in there. All right, let me get out of this damn thing. Okay, cruising still. Stay tuned. All right, I found this giant hut here. As you can see, someone asked me why don't pick every hut. There's no real good spot there. Almost didn't set this hut. Steep, real steep right there. Yeah, I know they're climbing up on it, because they had to build it. Pretty steep. You don't see any spot where they've been sitting. And they don't climb up and build on it every day. It's the spots that they stop and sit on is what you're looking for. Nothing here. It's all straight down. There's the ramp. But I got all the way around it. Thought, nah, not said nothing. And then I come around here, and there's the spot. That's where you can see it's all smashed down, small bits and pieces. They're just coming right there. It's kind of sheltered from hawks. That's where I'm gonna put my trap at. I thought I'd show you that. That's just how I've been doing it. I could put one here. I have put, you know, but it just don't look that good to me. You have to force them, but I might still do it. I'll just smash this down and we'll put 2 traps here and see what happens. Clean this, make this to where there's a spot for them to get on. But I know right there, they're showing me right there is where I need to be. All right, I'll set them up and we'll see what we get tomorrow. Stay tuned. Don't look like I got anything here. Looks like it's another covered up trap. Let's see. I'm having trouble with them covering them up. I bet it's the trap's right there, maybe. Oh no, it's down that way. I swear that wire looked like it was pointing up that way. I got one there. Awesome. That's a real nice red. Sure looked like I lost, my trap was just covered up there. That's where they pretty much pointed out that they're hanging out. That's where I'll put in a trap. I don't try to take them to me. Except for that float set. I need him to go to that float set. We picked up another one. Get in there. Oh, this is just one of them stupid spots that pisses me off. Hung up on everything. Now, they've built this hut. I mean, a lot. They really built up on this hut compared to what it used to be. I'm running out of places to put my trap now. I'm gonna have to do some work. They had a ramp here. Look at this. Jeez, they're pretty good at building, that's for sure. I'm not tearing it up too bad. I'm just moving it down a little bit so I can get a shelf here. I'll put that up top for them. Crazy. People say the beavers are pretty resilient workers. Look at what these muskrats do. That's a lot of grass to be carrying around. No, that's why my traps get covered up. They must be constantly hauling loads at night or something. I just made it easier for them to climb up, that's all. I got like 3 traps I think left. I pulled some to move and I ended up setting quite a few back that way. And I got 3. I'll look around for some more in here. Oh, there's some more up that way. I think I'm gonna cruise down this way and set for tomorrow's catch. And I still got the beavers to check, and I got a few 1.5s. So stay tuned, we're stacking fur. Covering my coyote up. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I know the videos are long. So stay tuned. And I set these 3 huts. I'm out here walking along. Tired of setting the canoe. We'll see what these 3 huts right here produce tomorrow. They look good. This video would be 17 hours long if I didn't edit it. Alright, I gotta go check the beaver traps. And we'll get back. I'll get back to you when I get over there. Stay tuned. Cruise up here and see if this beaver trap is still good. It was set off by debris yesterday. And there's something in it. Muskrat maybe? I can't tell really. Guess I gotta get out. I was hoping to just stay in here and cruise on by it. Got something got a little too close to it. Looks like a muskrat. That's a muskrat and my drowner. He didn't get very far with it. Take it. You just picked the wrong place. That's where them pocket sets would come in handy, but I haven't set any. Just the 2 I got out there. Alright, put this back. Get it ready for old flat tail. I gotta fix that. Got all kinds of issues there. Clean this up a little bit. That rope was stubborn. There, that looks more defined. More looks like a run now. The trap right there. No shovel comes in handy. I should have had him in the beginning. Go. It definitely looks better. Walking right along the edge of here. Kind of a shortcut. Yesterday I did the same thing. And I found this set. Put it in yesterday. I wasn't sure what that was there for a minute. And I just found, well, the canoe came unhooked. I just found down there a spot to put a 110. It's out of the ordinary. Found this little feed bed yesterday and it looks good. I should probably bring more traps. You can see they're coming up from 3 different spots, but I only had one with me when I came through. And now I have 0 this round. Sorry if I'm breathing heavy, I've been walking a while. It was just one of them spots where you're like, man, I don't know if I want to walk that way again. And you know how that goes. You put a trap there, you gotta walk that way. So I committed. Obviously, it paid off. He didn't get out here in this deeper water though. I'm gonna clear some of this out so he can get a little farther out next time. But they're getting up here and eating right here. I just stuck the trap there. I found a really good run back that way. I put a 110 in. And I knew they were going from that swamp out to the cattails here because they gotta have food and they're gonna need some bank dens. Because them coyotes are hard on the huts once it freezes up. That's what I did right there yesterday. Picked one up. You can see they've been in here eating a lot of food right here. It's just not very deep. And they gotta swim across to get it. I'm sure there's bank dens here, I'm sure of it. And once the ice sets in, I'll find them. A little easier to find them when there's ice. So I'll get this hooked back up and I'll move on to the next ones. Nothing in this one. I'm just gonna pull it. Haven't caught nothing for a few days here. I'm just moving them traps. With muskrats, you gotta constantly be moving. It's like they get smart. You know, they see Fred, and then Fred don't come back. And they're like, something's up over there. I'm not going over there. That's how I picture them talking. By the way, every muskrat's named Fred. All right, pull these guys. Have some traps to move around tomorrow. I moved quite a few around today. Just keeping at it. Just get tired of going through some of this stuff too. That's another thing. You gotta realize I've done this every day for a while. None of these have been paying off for a couple days, so it's time to move around. Check this one real quick while I got you guys on here. Maybe. I'm gonna hop out of here. Got a pretty good pile of rats though. I was hoping the old one, well, I had her right here. Somebody decided to come along and eat it. That's a shame. It happens a lot. It happens to me all the time during ice trapping. The coyotes follow me. The coyotes follow me around and so do the hawks. There's actually some eagles around here, so they're probably, or an owl came through last night and got him. But I've been fortunate that that's the only one so far. But you guys can see what happens now. You lose some, I'm gonna leave it for whatever's eating it. So it would have been a good rat. Well, you just think of all the huts I got to ice trap this year for with the baited 110s. This is gonna be the last time I take this journey in through this son of a bitch, I'll tell you that. If I can get in there now. I was just thinking, I was just looking around like, There's a lot of huts this year to set baited 110s. So that should be pretty good trapping there. Cold. And I gotta wait until the ice is hard enough. Boy, they really buried it today. Look at that. Nothing in that thing. They're really working this one. But I'm gonna leave them be. I'm done here. We got something over here. I'm glad he ain't it up. At least he don't look like he is. He's just standing out here in the open. Got her all tangled up though. Another trap to get out tomorrow for at least, set it for at least one day. All right, I think I got one more to check here somewhere. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like 9 muskrats and a coyote today. Pretty good day. Balance out my small craft here. You know how I roll. Haul them out a little at a time. Pretty good day. Starting to rain hard now. I'm getting out of here. Go get warmed up. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for coming along. Appreciate it. Enjoy all the comments. Definitely like seeing all the shares I've been getting. I noticed that stuff, guys, on Facebook and stuff. That's awesome. I appreciate it so much. Like I said, stay tuned for more videos.